Testimony. See, I was able to buy a Benz and a Corvette. Why do I say this? I say that because one of the easiest things for you to do is this. Stay tuned for today's video. We're gonna jump straight into it. Sometimes I think we gotta ask ourselves that question: do we want to stay on the shallow side of life or move to the deep end of life, in which God becomes our only lifeguard? Willing to be yourself in the sight of people, no matter what people think. I think that's what it's all about. Welcome back, all of my YouTube family. Today is just another day in the neighborhood, right? Today I want to talk to us about something. So let's talk about the easiest thing to do in trucking. You see, I want to give y'all just a testimony. See, I was able to buy a Benz and a Corvette, all within a span of a year, a little bit over a year. So as I walk on this beautiful block today and I think about how much time it takes to drive a truck, all the hard work you got to put in, all the things that you got to deal with, it made me think about something that a lot of people are missing, not only just in the transportation industry, but just in general. And this is the easiest thing a human can do, because this is the thing that's within our control. See, we can't control the time, we can't control when it happens, but we can control, listen, what is that? That's having faith. What does it mean to have faith? See, it tells us faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See, in business, a lot of men are exercising this principle, and a lot of people think that it's some type of magistical thing or it's magic, but it's really not magic. It's that they understand that without faith, their dream won't come forth. See, what I learned about a lot of guys, when you talk about having millions in trucking, getting able to get their dream car, me being able to get, the car that I dreamed about getting, I learned something. You have to believe it before you see it. Now that I see it, what happens is you start to want to get other things, because faith becomes something that becomes fun. Faith becomes something that it's unexplainable. You can't explain, how it feels to really see something that you believe come true. And that's why I stand here today telling us that the easiest thing and the easiest and best advice I can give you is having faith. See, when I first got into trucking, I really didn't even have 3 months of experience. I didn't. Buddy hit me up and he was like, "Man, I got an opportunity, the owner-op opportunity." I said, I was nervous. I was afraid a little bit. I'm like, man, am I ready? A lot of the older guys may think, man, you got to get 10 years of experience, 15 years, but then I understand something. They're not exercising faith. If I exercise faith, maybe I'll get more money. That ended up being my first 6 figures in the first few months I started driving the truck. Now, a lot of people may get on here and, man, you never did that. I don't got to show you numbers. See, showing you numbers, I can speak it and believe it and you can see it. But I'm giving you this video because a lot of people think that you got to know the right people all the time and you got to be always at the right place at the right time. There's a very good saying: time and chance happen to every man. But your chance ain't going to come if you don't believe that it's your chance when it's the right time, because your faith does that for you. So today, I say all that to say, are you exercising faith? Are you not where you want to be in trucking? Do you not have the trucks that you want? Do you not have the lifestyle that you want in business, spiritually, mentally? Because you're not exercising the principle that governs humanity. See, it tells us that by faith, we know that the worlds were framed. Creation was framed by faith. Somebody believed that something could be, and that's how it is. Every business was framed from faith. It came from the inside of their inner man that they believed and thought, and guess what happened? They brought it forth. So the biggest thing that I learned as a young man from, when I jumped in the truck industry and first started my company at 21, I'm 24 now, is faith. That's the easiest thing that you can do. That's the easiest thing that you can believe in yourself for, is the thing that, listen, I can get there. And no matter how long it takes, as long as I hold the faith, who can stop me? See, because faith is something that people don't see. Only you and yourself know that. And when I got in that trucking industry and I started to do it, I said, man, this ain't hard. This is easy peasy. It was easy. It was more easier than anything. Because what I learned about having a skill set is when you can do it once, guess what? You can do it more than once. And not only can you do it once, but now you can maximize off you being able to do it once. Back in the trailer, you do it once. Going to delivery and shipment, you do it once. But you can capitalize off of that skill set by having faith. And that's why I tell y'all, say what you want, man. One of the easiest things that I know that I have lived out, even with the Corvette, sometimes your pocketbook ain't enough for what you want all the time, because your faith still has to be exercised. See, at every level of life, you need a different level of faith. And that's why to be an owner-op, to be, all the things that people aspire to be, it take a different level of faith. So, today, I pray that this video blesses y'all, but I'm going to tell you like this, man. It's one of the best and easiest things you can ever do for yourself. Have faith. I promise you, it moves mountains. Peace. Find who you are, live in spirit, and find peace. Our lives are meant to be legacies for somebody else, for generations to come. And we got to continue to walk after that and do things that are courageous.